more than often, the reason why we are triggered is because we are haunted by the past. Like, think about this for a moment. If you woke up and you had no memory of being harmed by someone, you had no idea of how people are supposed to be, if you were to kind of like walk outside and come from this clean slate where you don't even know what it would be like to be offended because you haven't seen it on television, nor did you experience it with your father, that when you have these interactions with people, you might just kind of yield to that because you have no reference point to someone being aggressive with you. For example, when I went to Bali in October, that was a trip. That's why I learned the first, I think this first day, because I woke up and I wanted my morning coffee at 6 a.m. so I could do my meditation. And they're taking too long. And I was getting annoyed. And they're saying that you can't take the glass cup out on the beach. I'm like, well, I'm paying this much with a hotel, and I'm acting very American. I want to meditate. And I noticed that they were like not even, they're like looking at it like, what's up, dude? And it wasn't like in customer service, like here, when, you know, if they were not behind the counter, they'd kick your ass. But it was more like, I can tell that they were not even in my frequency. They were chill. And I was like, in that moment, I was like, oh wow, this is my meditation. So, but I had to keep reminding myself, there was no one to fight. There was no hostility. And it made me have to really look at myself and how impatient I am being like an American or being here in the United States and having 7-Eleven right there. Me, 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 me. And that's an example. And so imagine being able to experience these people, challenges, and all things to where there's no hostility, there is no past. So with everything I said, the greatest tool to like really get past whatever you feel is a challenge is to really recognize whether or not this is something in the now or it's something from the past. Because if it's something in the now, there's no real feelings. Think about that. Even if someone like says, you're a jerk, okay? What if in your mind, you don't even know what a jerk means? How many of you have actually probably spoken to a foreign person, they're going like, stupid asshole, blah, blah, in another language, and you don't have no idea, you don't even care because you're in some foreign country, you don't know what's going on, and you know they might be saying, oh my God, look at this guy, look at the shoes, blah, 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 and you don't even care because you don't even understand the language. What if you didn't understand the language of those who are saying something to you that might sound offensive? Why be offended at all? And like you said, it takes a lot of practice. You have to believe it.